So here we are at Tomorrowland, Brazil, and I'm joined with the one, the only Martin Garrix. How are you? There's some hard energy going on, right? You feeling it?
It's crazy. There's a thunder in the air, a lot of energy, and I'm very excited.
So this area, the energy's in the air. You can almost sense it. It's like a bowl. But are you sensing there's a difference between here and Belgium?
So I haven't seen the crowd yet, because I'm about to go on stage. I just arrived, but I watched a little bit from the live stream earlier, and it looks absolute madness.
It is absolutely bonkers, let me tell you.
Amazing.
So here we are. This has been long talked about. Your relationship with South America, Brazil specifically. So talk to us about what it means to you.
For me, South America, Brazil, it has a deep place in my heart. Like, I've had some of the best moments of my life here. And I'm just excited to have the Tomorrowland stage, because, a little secret, but this is my favorite Tomorrowland stage they've ever done. So to have this stage here in Brazil is, for me, it's a dream. So I'm very excited.
So there's lots of things to celebrate right now. Let's start with this. Tomorrowland is celebrating its 20th anniversary, right? So your connection to Tomorrowland goes deep, but what in your heart, what does Tomorrowland mean to you? And I know you've said things in the past, but like right now I'm just talking about the evolution of Tomorrowland and in your journey with Tomorrowland. What does it mean to you?
For me, it's happiness and unity, especially with all the shit that's going on right now. Having something like this bringing people together is most important. And from day one that I've visited Tomorrowland, because my first year I was not DJing, I was in the crowd partying. It's just, you're surrounded with beautiful people from all over the world. No one cares where you're from, how you look, what you wear. All they care about is being in that moment together. And it's been an absolute crazy journey. I'm very happy to be part of it with Tomorrowland. And cheers to the next 10. 20, sorry, cheers to the... This was my 10th year, but cheers to the next 20 of Tomorrowland.
So that's why I said there's a lot to celebrate. This is your 10th year. So how do you celebrate that?
Well, you'll see tonight. We're gonna have a party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about everything. Like the new music, the stage being here, the crowd. You can feel it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right. So I'm trying to lead you down a path where I think it's time for Martin Garrix's greatest hits album. And if you put Animals on there, what other tracks are you gonna put on that album? Because you can't put them all.
For me, High on Life. Also because the first time I played it ever was at Tomorrowland. I have so many beautiful memories. Yeah, definitely High on Life, Name of Love, Scared to be Lonely, Tremor has to be on there, especially with Tomorrowland. And hopefully a lot of upcoming songs that are not released yet.
All right.
Because I don't want to do the greatest hits album yet. I want to do it when I'm 50.
No way, we're gonna wait that long. But you see how many hits you got, right? Yeah, I think you should do chapters. Anyway, let's talk about the now and the future. There's a lot going on. You said already in the summer that there's a whole stack of tracks. For everybody, and we've gone through them individually, have there been any updates? Have you had time? And if so, on what? Tell us.
I had some time during the summer. I wrote a song and recorded it in June with Loiso called Real Love. And that one we just released. And then I'm right now very busy with preparations also for AD for next year. And I have 2.5 months off. December, also 2 weeks off in November. January fully off, where I'm gonna properly relax, go through all the ideas, all the startings, like because a lot of ideas are very rough still. So I just want to filter, like this one I want to finish, this one is shit, this one I want to finish too, and then make a plan for next year, next summer season, next festival season. But there's some really cool collaborations in the works.
You said off. That didn't sound like off to me.
No, but for me, being in the studio is like meditation, it's like therapy. So even though for people it might sound like, oh, you had a whole day in the studio, for me, if I spend the whole day in the studio without any deadlines, just making whatever I feel like making, it's like I leave the studio more relaxed than I enter the studio.
So you really did a good job of deflecting away from the now, all right? So I'm going to bring this back. You recently said there's a difference between radio and club tracks. And Real Love is an example of the radio stuff. So how many other radio tracks have you got, or what are your intentions with that?
There's a lot of radio stuff that I can release. I just haven't figured out the schedule yet. But there's also a crazy amount of even songs that I played already earlier this year, premiered there, that are not released yet. My intro tonight is still unreleased. It's an idea I did with third party. Which
So where does that fit? Is that the club or the radio?
no, it's club. But I still, whenever I've free the next few weeks, months, I wanna write a vocal for it. And the thing is, because of the touring, I don't wanna rush and do a vocal that is like 90% perfect. I wanna properly sit down, try different ideas, and then once I'm very happy with the vocal, we nail the instrumental, blend it together, then I'm happy with releasing it. But tonight there's a lot of unreleased music in the set. And that's about the now.
You said unreleased, so and respectfully, you say that every time you play because you're always in the studio. What are you telling us that there are things here for the very first time that we've never heard before? Is that what you mean or not?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I have some songs on USBs. Some of it I've never played before. I'm gonna feel out the crowd. I'm gonna see how everybody responds. And also keep in mind it's only 1 hour, so it's after every 1 hour set I have a lot of comments. Why didn't you play this song or why didn't you play that song? But I can only play so many songs in an hour, so I have to make decisions. But I'll do it in a moment, and I'm very much looking forward.
I always like catching up with you before you go to the main stage because I can feel the energy bubbling. I know that you're sensing it from the Brazilian crowd here as well. So why not just give us a message to everybody watching at home, a message to the people of tomorrow.
People of tomorrow, Brazil, muito obrigado. I'm so happy to be here. I can't wait. I can't believe Tomorrowland is here with this stage. I'm just very excited, very grateful to be here. Thank you for your support, and let's have a good night.
We out.
And also lots of love to everyone else from all over the world tuning in. Means the world to me.